Anran woke up feeling a bit itchy on his foot. He reached out to scratch it, only to find that his soul wouldn't obey him. With a face full of confusion, he suddenly noticed a girl sitting up beside him. Is this okay? Both of them immediately sensed something was wrong. They lifted the blanket and sure enough realized they were both completely naked. They hurriedly hid back under the covers. With a scream, the girl kicked him off the bed. Oh, don't worry, it's all over now. Even if there's no electricity, I'll just roll around by myself. This is how I've managed to get by. The girl hurriedly got up, trying to get dressed, only to find that her dress had a huge tear in it. She angrily cursed the man, calling him a... While the man looked completely bewildered, having no memory of what had happened. It wasn't until they saw the red wine on the table that they remembered meeting at a bar the night before. The girl suspected it was the man's scheme, that he had deliberately given her wine to get her drunk, but the man insisted he didn't even know her, let alone give her any wine. After calming down, the two decided to pretend that nothing had ever happened. But just as they were about to go their separate ways, they happened to run into the man's girlfriend. He quickly stepped forward to explain. What are you looking at? To his surprise, his girlfriend not only didn't mind, but even wished them a good time. The man's name is Tori, a well-known screenwriter in Korea, with many popular TV dramas to his credit. As soon as he arrived at the office, he saw three burly men who had been waiting for a long time, exuding a gangster vibe from head to toe. He cautiously asked if he had somehow offended them. One of the men took out a family register, and Tori realized the girl was Jang Kyung-jin, Chairman Hong's daughter, and the man her older brother. Learning his sister hadn't come home and was with Tori, the big boss demanded an explanation. Tori insisted it was a misunderstanding. Nothing happened. Hearing this, the big boss was furious. How could a man and woman spend the night alone and nothing happen? He still dared to argue, so the boss ordered his men to beat him. Tuo Lee couldn't swallow his anger, so he asked Jingjen out to complain. After confirming the story with his brother, Jingjen quickly apologized, but Tuo Lee wouldn't accept it and accused their family of being gangsters. Unexpectedly, this touched Jingjen's sore spot. His family used to lead the White Tiger Gang, but they've washed their hands of the underworld and moved into business. Now he hates being called a gangster most. Tuo Lee was so scared, he didn't dare say another word. That night, he went to apologize to his girlfriend, but as soon as he walked in, he was kicked out. He thought she was still angry, but what he didn't know was she immediately appeared in a live stream, thanking the top supporter for gifting her a designer bag, and even contacted him to meet for a date. Meanwhile, Tuo Lee was at home, thinking how to make it up to her and calm her down, when he suddenly got a call from his future brother-in-law. Nervous, he dropped his phone into the foot bath. It turned out, Chairman Hong wanted to meet his future son-in-law. Tuo Lee hurried to find Jingjen to discuss a plan, asking him to explain to his mother and cancel the meeting, but just as the call connected, something unexpected happened. He immediately regretted it, but before he could explain, a threatening voice came from inside. If you dare not come, we'll break your limbs, gouge out your eyes, and throw you in the river to feed the fish. Terrified, Tuo Lee hung up. To save his life, he had no choice but to agree. Meanwhile, a lackey watched their every move from a nearby tree. This was all a trap set by his future brother-in-law. Under various threats, Tuo Lee had to meet his future mother-in-law, who even prepared a grand welcoming ceremony. Jingchen showed a doctor's certificate proving her innocence, stating nothing happened that night. But her mother didn't play by the rules. Since the premarital checkup was done, she said, let's just get married tomorrow. Tuo Lee tried to explain it was a misunderstanding, and he already had a girlfriend. A complete failure of a meeting. The red team leader pulled out a family heirloom machete, threatening to break up and demanding both sets of parents meet immediately, or he wouldn't live to see the next day. Faced with such a formidable mother-in-law, Tori had no choice but to agree for now. Staying alive was the priority. Back at the company, Tori sought a friend from the underworld to ask what would happen if he offended the White Tiger Gang. The friend told him the Red President would buy him a grave in advance. The goal was either death or destruction. He might as well end it himself. 30 years ago, the White Tiger Gang and Black Dragon Gang fought over territory, and President Hong single-handedly took care of all enemies. Though he has since retired, he remains someone no one dares to cross.